Warning: Film thoughts contain spoilers and opinions. I'll admit, I'm not a big fan of The Lobster, but I definitely think that Yorgos Lanthimos stepped it up with his movie Poor Things. It's gonna be a movie that I remember for quite some time. It's such a weird, obscure, and abstract film. There are many things in this movie that are just so unique, you're never gonna see anything like it. It's definitely one you won't forget about. Emma Stone is so damn good as Bella Baxter, who cements herself as quite the hilarious protagonist. Basically, the story for this one is Willem Dafoe plays a scientist that puts the brain of a baby inside of this woman, and she just kind of gets put on a path of chaos, and just she discovers who she is, how the world works, stuff like that. Stuff from her past comes back to haunt her. She gets confused about a lot of things, and it is a wild, crazy time. Mark Ruffalo also stars in this movie and made me crack up quite a bit with his line deliveries. They are just so hilarious.
Apparently, according to Emerson, disagreed with by Harry.
Come, just come.
You were in my son.
What?
Willem Dafoe was great in this film as well, and damn, if this movie doesn't get any wins for either makeup, hairstyling, or costume design, I don't know what will. This film also has a great use of color, as Bella's journey shifts from her boring life at home to her adventures in Lisbon and Paris. The movie changes from a dirty, colorless atmosphere to a more lively and vibrant color scheme. And it really works for the storytelling aspect of it, because I found it to be a really nice element to add that shows how Bella's perception of what's taking place is changing. I only have really two issues with the movie. One is major and one is minor. I don't think this movie needs to be as long as it is. Some scenes feel like they go on a minute too long. There are some moments where I was waiting for things to move along. We stay in different locations a bit too long than I would have liked. The minor issue I have is that while I totally understand that Bella's sex montages and stuff like that, where she is furiously jumping, as she calls it. I think, I understand that's a part of her evolution and arc, but there is so much of it. It's hard to say I'd rewatch this because of how much there is in this movie. There's definitely plenty of reasons for me to do so than not watch it, but I kind of feel uncomfortable watching all these scenes again. Maybe that's just a me thing. I have no clue. Am I down bad for Emma Stone? For sure. But that doesn't mean I want to watch multiple scenes of her getting it on, It's just not for me when it comes to that. Overall, though, I definitely am rooting for this to bring home a few Oscars. Emma Stone absolutely deserves Best Actress.
What do you keep doing that for?
A man over there repeated blinks at me. I blinked back. For polite, I think.
This movie might not have been all of what I was hoping for. It might not have led up to my top tier expectations, but it was a good time. But let me know what you guys think of Poor Things. I'm sorry this one was a bit sloppy. The film isn't out on digital yet, so I haven't gotten a chance to rewatch it. So that's why my thoughts are a little bit not as fresh as they normally are, because I usually watch a film in preparation for the video. But nonetheless, thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you guys thought of Poor Things. Let me know if you think it's going to win any Oscars. Film thoughts. We all have different ones. Goodbye.